What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the WHA-POOSH show. Got a great episode planned for you guys here with the little podcast. So let's go ahead and dive right in. I know we started a little late, but let's get the other boys up in here. We'll start off with my man, the OG, Mr. Reverse Zio himself.
Oh shit!
There he goes. I was like, he came in and then he left.
I
Nope.
spasmed, bro. I was like over here, like phasing. Dude, what's up, man? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this episode, man. I think we got a good topic for today.
Oh man, I'm excited. I'm excited.
All right, let's get the third musketeer as always, man. Mr. Broke on Toys. Come on, Juan.
What's up, everybody?
What up?
Yo.
So I just want to highlight before we jump into the topic, man. I gotta say, I don't know if y'all see that merch on Juan, but he hooked it up.
Look at that.
Yeah, flaunt it, bro.
That's the extra small.
We're official, guys. We made these shirts at 2 followers on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
So
That's too funny, bro. That's too funny, man.
how y'all been, man? How's the week going for y'all so far?
I'll let Juan talk first. I'm beat.
It's only Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. My boss is not here, so I'm chilling.
Nice, bro. Those are always the best.
I know.
Man.
I think I was supposed to go, and I think she ended up forgetting or something. But I'm glad she forgot.
He's over here watching the stream and shit. I'm watching.
I know. Yeah, it's an office job, right, bro?
Yeah, we're gonna bank.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, man. So I mean, you got to master that art. You know,
report
falling asleep with your eyes open.
Oh yeah. And when they catch me, I just say, and then I say my
little
He walked away.
That blank stare, bro, just like staring at the screen, pretending like you work.
Oh, dude, no.
We've all done the tricks, man. But right. Nah, let's go ahead and dive into today's episode, man. I'm really excited for the topic that we got today.
Yeah.
So our topic of today is, I don't know if you guys saw the title, right? Deadpool and the MCU hype train, right? So specifically around Deadpool, I think it's clear.
Let me cut you off real quick. You're not gonna do the vinyl of the week?
Oh no. So I do want to touch on the vinyl of the week. So
okay,
in the last episode, I did show it, but I think what I'm gonna do is, and for everybody that's joining in, I started doing the reel, right? I did the first one last week. While I was in a meeting, I was putting that together, literally on the Teams call, and then I'm over here doing this.
Camera's on, and this dude is just fucking like flipping vinyls.
Yeah, dude, I'm over here like fucking making the different angles, and they're like, "Hey, Christian, what are your thoughts on this report?" I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, what are y'all talking about? But yeah, so I threw the reel together, man. Go check it out if y'all haven't. I'm thinking that's gonna probably be the format that we'll do the vinyls of the week now. So those should be releasing on Wednesdays. That's the plan, at least. So I'll be doing this week's vinyl. Keep an eye out, man. It's a good one. I had to do it for Juan this week, so because I got him hooked on it, man. And we actually mentioned it in one of the previous episodes. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so that's kind of how we'll do those moving forward. It'll be more of a reel through our Instagram. But yeah, so I guess that covers kind of vinyl of the week. Let's jump back into Deadpool and kind of what our topic is going to be centered around today, man. So in terms of most anticipated movies of 2024, I think it's a clear, obvious choice that probably Deadpool 3 is going to be one of those at the top. Not just because it's a Deadpool movie, but just because there's other implications on the future of the MCU and future of the X-Men. Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, even though he told us he retired. He basically freaking died in Logan. So all these different things. I think there's a lot at stake with Deadpool 3, right? For sure, right? And that's why it's more so, and this is one of our segments, right, that we wanted to try doing is like the overreaction, right? So this is a cool thing that Juan had brought up, and we'd love to get y'all's thoughts in the chats, guys, right? But the overall, what's our overreaction for Deadpool is can Deadpool 3 be the greatest comic book movie of all time?
Of all
right?
time.
of all time, bro. Goat status, right?
Damn.
Fair. What movies? This is for you, Carlos and Juan. What movies
Yeah.
are kind of up there, right? When you're talking about greatest comic book movies of all time for y'all guys, it doesn't have to be Marvel either. It can be anything, right?
Yeah, that's a good one. You know what's one of my all-time favorite comic book movies? That's like it's not gonna be biased like Zack Snyder, like stuff like that. V for Vendetta, bro. V for Vendetta is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's phenomenal. It doesn't have anything to do with any of the other stuff that's mainstream. And it was done so well that like if I wouldn't have known better, that wasn't a comic book movie. It was just literally a vigilante. You know what I mean? So for me, if it's as good as V for Vendetta, like it's one of the best movies, right? Because obviously a lot of the other movies ride on hype and stuff like that. Like I'll even talk about No Way Home. Like No Way Home has a lot of nostalgia, but I wouldn't consider it a masterpiece, me personally.
Yeah.
Right? Like a masterpiece film from the MCU for me was Infinity War. My favorite all-time movie from MCU is Civil War, but quality wise, I give it to Infinity War. Just overall. So if it can top somewhere in V for Vendetta as like a doing their own thing, but having the character presence that Infinity War did, that would make it the GOATed movie for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
no, that's cool,
where
man.
I place it.
Yeah, Juan, what about you, man? What movies are up there for you?
Well, I mean, I think this is in everybody's list because it's been brought up a couple times. But I think Spider-Man 2 from Tobey Maguire is one of the better movies out there. Like I'd rather watch. Well, personally, I'd rather watch Spider-Man 2 over any of the current MCU from the that
Tom
we've had.
Holland movies or whatever.
But yeah, no, not the Tom Holland ones necessarily, but like Endgame and Infinity War and all those. Like I'd rather watch Spider-Man 2 just because it's such a good movie. It has character development. It has the action. I mean, everybody on there killed it with within their roles. And if it wasn't, I don't think if it wasn't for those movies, I don't think we would have what we currently have right now.
Oh yeah,
right.
That's true.
Like even though we had like Batman with Tim Burton, but Tim Burton was kind of like in its own. It was in its own space.
Mm-hmm.
Like even everybody during that time period was kind of like, what the hell is this? Right. But I think that's what truly started what we have right now, and we wouldn't have had it without Spider-Man 1 or 2.
No, that's true, man. That's a good point. And I guess for me on those parts, right? There's multiple movies that I kind of hold to like a high standard on like peak comic book storytelling. I think the obvious one for me is going to be Dark Knight, right? Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I mean, Heath Ledger's Joker was, I think, almost eye-opening for a lot of people, right?
Yeah.
Because if 100%. You guys remember, man, when they released that first promo art and it's just that up-close picture of him.
Yeah.
Right. Everybody went crazy because when he first got cast, I was like, Heath Ledger, what the hell? This dude that does like romantic comedy movies is going to be the Joker? And then that promo art came out and was like, holy shit, this dude looks insane, right?
Everybody underestimated him.
Yeah, completely underestimated him, right? Huge. And he delivered one of the greatest performances of all time, right? And I think, and not to put anything on Christian Bale. Christian Bale did excellent in that movie as well, right? But I think Heath elevated that movie to like GOAT status, right? And obviously, RIP to my boy, man, rest in peace. But him passing even elevated even more as like a masterpiece, right? It's a kind of now it's like it's almost like a safekeeping of like remembering him, right? Because that's one of the greatest things he's given us. But so Dark Knight is definitely up there. Two other ones, and I'm going to steer to the MCU now. I think the first Iron Man, fantastic, right?
I was going to say that.
Yeah. So just the style that the movie is filmed, Robert Downey Jr. also eye-opening performance, right? The dude is Tony Stark, right? Like now, and it's so much so that any media reflected after him, it's mimicking him, right? Even the comics, the cartoons, they all mimic Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, right? So it's peak kind of comic book movie. And then additionally, the Russos come in, right, and surprise everybody You know, and I know Carlos mentioned Civil War. I'm gonna one up him. I'm gonna say actually Winter Soldier is probably the stronger of those movies, man. Winter Soldier is, you know, because Captain America's a campy ass character, bro. Not a lot of people, you know, this guy's walking around with the U.S. flag as a costume, right? He's like, it's like how badass can you make a character like that? That's kind of, you know, it's kind of lame, right? But that movie is amazing, dude. Like it was a different tone for Marvel at the time, right? The espionage, the seriousness, the implications, the politics that were involved. So I think, yeah, those are definitely the three that I consider high peak. You know, obviously Spider-Man 2 is up there for me too, but in terms of kind of like overall comic book storytelling, yeah, those movies are top notch, man. And you know, everybody in the chat, let us know what you guys, you know, for those of you guys that are viewing in, let us know what y'all would consider y'all's like greatest of all time comic book movies, right? What's up there, you know, that you measure against when another movie comes out.
Chris, if you could only choose one movie, Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire, or Iron Man 1, the other one's gone, erased from existence. Doesn't affect the MCU. They could put somebody else. Which one would you keep?
That's tough, and I think you're gonna be surprised, but I would take Iron Man 1.
Oh shit! I am surprised.
Yes, I would take Iron Man 1, bro.
I thought when you said you were gonna be surprised, you were gonna go with Toby for some reason.
No. Yeah.
I think you're more of an Andrew fan, right? You really like Andrew as well, huh?
Yes, dude. I love Andrew Garfield's.
And to your defense, we would still have Andrew. We wouldn't have no other Iron Man, right? So
yeah,
I understand. Yeah. I understand. Juan, what would you do?
I would keep Iron Man.
Really? That's crazy.
And I'll tell you,
I'd rather have Tom Cruise as Iron Man.
No, I keep Iron Man because at some point or another, it was going to get made. I think Jon Favreau had been working on something like that for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think at some point it would have been made, and I think we would have gotten the definitive Spider-Man out of these movies.
Mm-hmm.
Because Sony would have never kept them, in quotations, right? I think at some point, if the movie didn't succeed as well as it did, they probably would have sold the rights back to Marvel.
Yeah. And to be fair, guys, right? So like when the first Spider-Man movie came out, because I am hardcore Spider-Man, right? Even though I chose Iron Man 1,
100%.
Like, if you guys know me, I am 100% Spider-Man.
Right?
Everything I got, bro. So as a hardcore Spider-Man fan, I had been reading the comics since I was in elementary school, man.
Yeah.
So when Spider-Man 1 came out and I saw that the dude was shooting web out of his body, I was like, what the I'm like, wait, what the hell's going on?
He uses the cartridges, right?
Yeah, and then he had these like prickly things coming out of his fingers, right?
That still bothers me to this day. Like, how would that feel? Like, would that be rough? Like, you know, like you shake this hand, it's like rug burn all the way. Like,
that's a Sam Raimi, kind of like a. What would you call it? Like not a staple,
signature, right?
Like
he tried to
He
put his style into the movie. Yeah. The body horror side of it, right? And that's what he wanted to do. And I was just like, you know, as a kid, I was like, what the hell, dude? Spider-Man doesn't have webs coming out of his body. He made these things himself. Like he made web shooters, right? And the way he sticks to the wall, he doesn't have hairs on his hands. It was literally just friction based, right? Like it was like the science behind it. So I wasn't too excited, right? Obviously, I go watch the movie. It's awesome. You know, I like how, you know, Willem Dafoe's performance as the Green Goblin.
He was cool. And
amazing,
the quotes in that movie for Willem Dafoe are amazing too.
Yes.
Everything he says in that movie, everything Willem Dafoe, I think, can be so quotable. Like, that's another
it's just his delivery.
Yeah,
too. Like the best line in there is like, "Godspeed, Spider-Man." Like,
to see your hero fail.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Finish it.
That line too.
Yeah. Finish it. You know, like it's just, dude. Godspeed Spider-Man is good. He's like Peter. Yeah. Hold on, real quick. Let me get into this real quick. Sorry, some people were here earlier. Austin Nicholas saying, "Hey, love y'all. Can't stay at my work event in San Antonio, but want to drop in and say hi. This man is 3 hours away from us, but we can't see him because we're all so busy. Like it's crazy. I know. So he's just on the fly. I got Movie Cannon in here as well. Seal, Juan, Mr. Stark. Let's go, baby. Yeah, Movie Cannon. We need to have him on here one of these days.
For sure.
He's phenomenal. and then we gotta link up with him so we can go back on his show too. That'd be cool.
If we do, I don't know, maybe like an Oscars thing, we could probably.
Oh yeah,
that'd
be cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That'd be dope, man. But
I was gonna say because
man.
I brought it up earlier. I was gonna bring it up earlier how I had seen that video of Michael Jackson wanting to buy Spider-Man, and he wanted to play Uncle Ben. I thought that was so funny.
I don't know if I'd watch that movie, bro.
Those are dark times, man. Like Stan Lee was going bankrupt, bro. It's like, dude, we got to sell.
He was desperate. He was about
to sell.
Yeah. What they sold Spider-Man for what? Like it wasn't that big of an amount at the time.
Really?
Obviously, it's like a multi-billion-dollar property now. But I just remember he was just dumping off all these with no idea that it was going to become what it became, right? With this whole like universe, right? Because comic book stuff was still campy back then, right? It wasn't big. You had Christopher Reeve as Superman, which, okay, so it was really hard to get like a Spider-Man movie going, or and you definitely would never even thought it'd be an Iron Man movie. Now we got a movie about freaking Ant-Man and the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's like insane.
Dude, Ant-Man's crazy.
Back then, comics were kind of looked like
a joke.
Yeah,
sort of. They were like taboo,
like nerds.
Yeah,
like nerds.
Yeah,
nerds would only read those, type of deals.
Yeah. It wasn't something that was widely popular.
Needless to say, we were always cool. Now who's the nerd, right? Like,
yeah, and what's funny, dude, it's literally keeping the movie industry alive. It's still to this day bringing in the most money, right? Obviously over the past couple of years, it's kind of declined, and you're getting a lot of these indie films that are coming up that are kind of producing high quality movies, but. Yeah, it's still good, man. I see Yomo's in the chat, bro. What's up, Yomo?
Yeah, let's put him in there. I was gonna doing over here the WHA-POOSH.
Oh, you gotta give him a little.
Bam, Yomo. What up, Yomo? Good to see you, bro. Glad to have you on here tonight. Hopefully, we need to bring him on here too. He wanted to come on here one of these days, so
we'll put him in here. For sure, man.
So, where were you going with the rankings of where would the movie go? Okay.
So let's talk about Deadpool 3 now, man. Knowing what we know about, because there's been a ton of leaks, which honestly I think it's Ryan Reynolds leaking this shit, to be honest, dude.
I'm sure.
His style.
I'm sure.
He doesn't care, bro.
It's his marketing. Like that's his marketing, right? Like look at his phone commercials.
Yes,
dude. Like look at his phone commercials and like Mint. Is it Mint Mobile or something like that?
Mint Mobile. Bro, like when he had Grant Gustin on there.
Dude, dude, that shit was fire.
I'm like,
yeah.
That's so funny.
Wait,
dude.
you think that confirms he's gonna come out as the Flash in the Deadpool? That'd be crazy, right? Like,
dude, that would be funny.
That would open the world to like so many conspiracies about DC Marvel, like right.
Well,
but we're
James
not going to get into.
Said he's open to it, bro.
That's another topic. That's another topic because we can go deep into that.
But I can see him as Quicksilver, like as a joke.
Oh shit, that would be cool. All right, bro, we gotta stop. We need to do that for another episode because we can do this shit all night. Like,
So, Deadpool 3, bro. So, what we know about it, it's definitely gonna be multiverse because that's all this phase of Marvel. Which I don't. What is this? Phase 6 or phase 5? I don't even know, man. Is it still phase 5?
I would assume so.
Like
it's probably phase 5
already and shit.
But then again, Deadpool's Deadpool.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's gonna be like fully incorporated into the whole phases.
Yeah,
maybe at some.
I think it is. It's supposed to, right? So, and this is why this movie is important because I think this is Marvel hitting the reset button. Yeah. Right, because they've been getting a lot of reviews, positive. It's mixed, right? It's not all negative, right? And to be fair, like the movies aren't terrible. They're just not up to the quality that we got in the first 3 in terms of like the world building, and the stuff just got very. There was just too much content coming out at once. You had to watch like 4 different Disney Plus shows, and you had to watch 3 movies, and then there's like some animated stuff and all this. So it just got very crowded, right? So. I think this is definitely going to be a reset for them in terms of, hey, how do we change direction with what we've been doing with the multiverse stuff, especially with the whole stuff that happened with the actor that plays Kang or whatever, right? Because now they got to oh shit, we got to backtrack. Do we recast? Do we just drop Kang?
Yeah.
and jump to like Doctor Doom or somebody else, right? It's like what's the plan? And I think Deadpool is going to be that movie, right? They're literally just going to hit reset, and Deadpool is because from what I've heard, right, all over the rumors, right, is somebody, there's some guys on Reddit. They're like, apparently like the parts of the script got leaked, right? And they're like, the plot is, Deadpool going through the Fox universe and basically just killing all the characters in the Fox universe, and then him coming into the MCU, right? And then, with that, all the stuff with Hugh coming back, and there's been hints of other X-Men, apparently, rumors of other X-Men. Like even I heard Channing Tatum coming as Gambit might be in there, and which I think would be cool. I mean, it'd be cool to see Gambit, bro. But there's a lot of like hype around this movie. Parts of it is definitely going to be nostalgia, right? Hugh is definitely the biggest nostalgia bait that you could plant into a movie, right? One is him coming back, right? Because he died. Two is him being in the suit, the classic suit, which we never saw him in the Fox movies, right? And then
right there.
Yeah, 3 is, basically kind of, is he going to be part of the MCU, or is he going to get killed off, or what's the plan? What's the long-term plan for Hugh, right? Is he literally just here as a cameo bait, right? Because we don't know how long he's going to be in the movie. It might literally just be that one scene that we get all the damn.
Dude, don't do that to us, bro. Like
how fucked up would that be, dude?
As long as I get a hot toy from it, I'll be fine. I'll be content. Even if it's like I get a hot toy from it, I'm good. Right?
You know what I can see? You know what I can see Ryan Reynolds do? Recreating the meme with the picture.
Oh yeah.
You know how he's looking at what's the character?
Yeah, he's holding like the picture and stuff.
Who is it that's on the picture? Is it Rogue?
Is it Rogue? Yes. Is it Rogue?
It's Rogue,
I think
right?
It was Gene.
It was Gene. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Gene. But yeah, there's just like a lot of crazy, and just knowing Ryan Reynolds' brain, bro, and how he works, like anything that he can do to troll, he was gonna do it, right? And also the Deadpool movies are very meta, right? Like in Deadpool 2, he literally kills himself reading the script to Green Lantern.
He's cool with that. Wait, that technically already opened the MCU DCU itself too, right? Because technically, that already is. Now I didn't realize that. Yeah, man. I hope that this is what I thought Multiverse of Madness was gonna be in terms of like the amount of cameos. Because just remember, like the second movie had Brad Pitt as a cameo too. Like that was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't expect him to be in there, like
they hit that really well too.
Yeah, that was like I was like, dude, was that Brad Pitt? Like,
I
didn't know.
They didn't leak that Brad Pitt was gonna be in the movie. No,
I don't think so. I mean, it might have. I just don't remember that being one of the main leaks.
Yeah,
I know Terry Crews got leaked.
I don't even remember Terry Crews in that movie now.
Yeah, Terry Crews was in there.
Damn. Let me go back and watch it. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. It's so knowing, because it's definitely, Carlos, I think you're right. I think it's going to be what we thought Multiverse of Madness was going to be. Yeah. I literally think it's just going to be Deadpool jumping through different like universes, interacting with different characters from the Fox universe, and maybe even some of the Marvel the Marvel Cinematic Universe characters. Yeah. I think that's what it's going to be. And that's why, for me personally, right, I think considering it to be like the greatest comic book movie of all time is a super overreaction, right?
Oh, yeah,
because
100%.
I think it's just going to be nostalgia bait, right? That's all it's going to be. We're going to see a bunch of characters like, ooh, it's just a bunch of flashy colors. And at that first sit down and watching, I guarantee we're all going to come out like, dude, that movie was epic. And then you sit down and you watch it again, and we're like, oh, wait. Now that I'm past the hype, right? It's like, okay, there's some flaws here, right?
If I see Ben Affleck as Daredevil in there, maybe it'll be top movie of all time. Like maybe
he's in there, we get a hot toy out of it, yes.
He better be in there, bro.
Elektra's in there for sure.
Bro. I don't know. I'm with you, Chris.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm with you on the fact that this one is a lot of hype, right? Like I don't see like them planning out a Oscar nominee film, right? Like something that's like crazy. Like it's
shouldn't
gonna
have
be,
to, right?
especially at Deadpool 3. At this point, it's like we've already established who this character is. Now it's like let's have fun with him, right? Even more
Yeah.
fun from what we've already had. So I'm interested to see what it's gonna look like when that movie comes out. How much time is actually spent though, like developing the story versus just doing crazy stuff, right? Because like that's also kind of like I don't want it to like get drowned in just cameos and stuff and not make sense at the end. You know, like this should be a fun movie, but it should also be one that's like, oh, dude, that was actually quite good. You know, that would be like that's a win, right? That's a win, right? Not just like, oh shit, we saw this guy, John saw this guy. Like I would also be like, man, dude, I want to see that movie again, but I just like the story, the action, what it leads to, or what it the different stages of the movie and stuff.
I mean, and to be fair, the first two Deadpool movies are good, right? We're not saying the Deadpool movies are stupid, right? Yes, they say a lot of stupid shit in the movies, and there's a lot of dumb things, but the movies are entertaining, right? There's a plot, believe it or not, there is a plot, right? And both movies revolve around like love and all this stuff, right? You know, So the first one was like
I think I enjoyed Deadpool 1 more than I did Deadpool 2.
Yeah, same here. I think it's a fair
statement. I think. And I think Ryan Reynolds would probably agree with me because I don't think he wanted to make a Deadpool 2. I think he was kind of forced into it because it was so successful.
The contract.
They were like, you know what, let's do another one. Like you have to now. So, but I think he's having too much fun with this movie for it not to be one of the top movies that we're probably gonna get.
He must love that role, bro. Like I feel like that would be such a fun role to play, because like you really just get to be yourself in certain ways.
He is playing whatever
you like. That's what I'm saying. Like he is like the Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man to Deadpool, right? Like he is like the Mark with the mouth and stuff like that. That is him. Like he's not playing a character; he's just playing himself, which is it must be fun, right? It must be fun. So
but I think he's gonna have more fun with this one because he managed to get Hugh Jackman out.
Oh, dude, they're buddies, man. They're buddies. Right? You know what I mean?
And then on top of that, he's like, dude, I'm gonna give you your costume. Like, chill. Me and you are gonna have costumes.
Yeah.
Do you think he wanted that? You think Hugh Jackman finally wanted to wear the suit?
Yeah. So Hugh's mentioned probably one of his times. Yeah, he's mentioning in some interviews that he's been wanting to wear that suit, and that's why at the end of the Wolverine, the one where he's like in Japan or whatever. You know, that end credit scene is him opening that suitcase, and I think it was intended for him to wear the suit, and then they ended up, I don't think the movie was received too well, so they scrapped it and they did Logan, right? Which Logan is, and honestly, I fucked up. That should be one of my.
I thought about it too. Right? But I was like, I'm just gonna say the ones that I already dropped because like I was like, whatever. Logan was fire, dude. Logan was fire.
It was a good movie.
Logan was fire. But also, like, this also kills Logan, right? Because, like, we went through all that, and then he's back. So it's like, damn. It doesn't stop from us, like, loving that movie, but it destroys the legacy of Logan. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like if they brought back Iron Man, it would kill the legacy of Endgame. Because, well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
but didn't Logan happen, like, 30 years in the future or something like that?
Yeah, he was older.
Yeah, and I think that was their workaround, right? It's probably picking it up at a different time, right?
Yeah.
But it also might not be that version of Logan, right? I mean, the multiverse stuff opens up so many different things, and I just saw Yomo posted, yeah, dude, that's true. Hugh did mention that he would love to do like a Hulk versus Wolverine movie too.
Bro, we just need to cut the stream, start another one about just fucking, what did we call it whenever we would do shows on the WHA-POOSH where we would just make up ideas? And it would be like possible scenarios, the theory zone.
Oh, the theory zone, bro. Damn.
we just need okay, next week, theory zone, every movie coming out in 2024. Like 2025. Like, everything.
And how they're all connected.
A Secret Wars theory zone. Like a Secret Wars theory zone alone would be insane.
Oh,
just talking about what we would like to see in Secret Wars. Yomo, we need you on there. GO2, if y'all want to hop on that one. Well, we talk about possible things that we would like to see in those movies. Y'all are invited, man. But dude, so it's an overreaction.
I
think it's an overreaction. What about y'all?
I think it is an overreaction. I think
I'm just because
the best because the best comic book movie of all time was Batman vs Superman. Like we know this. Like, I'm just kidding.
I honestly don't think it's an overreaction, and I'm gonna reiterate what I said. I think
the Marvels, bro,
was just a movie that he kind of like threw in there. I had said that earlier.
The Marvels.
I think Deadpool 2 is like one of those movies that he kind of just threw in there. I mean, I'm pretty sure he had enough love for it, because if not, then why do it? Like the way he did it, because it was a good movie. I just don't think it was better as Deadpool 1. But I think Deadpool 3 would be I think there's more love to this one because of Hugh Jackman and the hype and the leaks, and if we assume that the leaks are coming from Ryan Reynolds, that means that he's probably doing something good back there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. So my concern. Oh, did we lose Juan?
No, he's good. He's good. I think. You still there?
Yeah. It's just that my camera.
Oh, sure.
Damn, okay. Bro.
Okay, so while you fix that real quick, you're almost saying he's a little worried because the movie feels rushed. I mean, the only thing that I feel like getting in the way of this was what possible things they had to have rescheduled or rechanged because of the delays. I'm sorry, because of the writer's strike. Yeah. So I wonder, like, they must have had things planned out, like booked, like location filming, possible people who were gonna be cameos may not show up because now you were scheduled to show. Yeah, you were scheduled to show up in January. Let's just say, and filming didn't resume until March. Like now that guy's booked, so you can't have Ben Affleck as fucking Daredevil. Now I'm mad, right? Like now I'm mad. So just things like that, right? Yomo, if Deadpool kills Carnage in Deadpool 3, it's canon. I'm just saying, but yeah, man, that I wonder now how much that will affect all those possible schedules or locations, or how much now instead of actually being at the place, it'll be CGI or like VFX, all that stuff. So
yeah, that's what I'm worried about, man. Is that you brought up a good point, bro? It's the CGI, man, because that's already been a pain point in the Marvel movies in the past 3 years. I think that's come out. And it is ridiculous, dude. If you compare Iron Man 1 to like the Marvels or Quantumania, like Quantumania is a good example, bro.
Compared to Jurassic Park, bro. Jurassic Park still holds up. Oh my
God.
Yeah, that's practical effects, right? And even the CGI
yeah.
But I'm talking about like take a shot of Iron Man in the first Iron Man movie and then take a shot of like Quantumania, right? Like MODOK. Holy crap, dude. It is like a completely like different type of quality. Downgraded all the way, bro. But yeah, so the CGIs I'm already concerned about, right? Additionally, what I'm worried about is how watered down Deadpool is going to be, right, guys? Because you guys have to understand this is not a Fox produced movie anymore, right? It can't go the hard R. Yeah, it's rated R, but what does Disney rated R mean? Right? It's going to be a Disney rated R movie, right?
It's 2 curse words.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on, Deadpool 2. He's literally doing like the scissoring thing. Remember, he's like,
yeah.
The Colossus and stuff.
You really think Ryan Reynolds was like, all right, we're gonna do like a soft rated R?
No, there's no way.
After what he took out, I don't think so.
Especially after Logan, Hugh Jackman too. Like we're about to see a violent Wolverine.
I hope. Yeah,
I hope Disney didn't go down that low.
No, I guarantee you, Juando, it wasn't like, hey, just give the checkbook to Ryan Reynolds either. There was definitely some compromise, right? I guarantee you, Ryan Reynolds had to like fucking make a PowerPoint slide of every time he's gonna say fuck in the movie. He's like, okay, at the 3-minute mark, we're gonna say the word fuck. I guarantee you,
that presentation was longer than the movie.
Yes, dude.
That's
man. I hope not. I mean,
I will say like though, that, it might.
Maybe I'm overreacting.
I will say if the CGI is trash, so long as Ryan Reynolds addresses it in the movie, like, who did this CGI? Like, I'm cool with it. Like, I'm cool with it. You
There's just so
know,
many things he can like call out, dude, and it's just gonna be like meta, right? So I guarantee you there is gonna be something on the writer's strike. There's gonna be something.
Dude, yes, I was like, sorry it took so long to finish this movie. Like, we had to wait. You know, like
Yeah.
I could see that happening too, man. Like I can see that 100%.
Normally I would improvise this line, but I have to make sure I follow the script, or else I'm gonna break like some
yeah. Yeah, dude, that's gonna be cool. When is it supposed to release? In summer?
That's a good question. Let me see, man.
I thought it was October.
No, don't tell me October.
No, I think May. I think it's May.
No way. I think that May's too soon. No.
July 26th. Yeah, you're right. July 26th.
That was good. Damn, that's still far away.
Oh,
that's
I
like
think
literally halfway.
October is Venom 3, right?
They canceled that one.
Did
they move it to like?
They did.
Wait, was it supposed to release last year?
It was supposed to release last year, yeah. And
okay. Never mind. I was like, they canceled it.
Yeah, November 8th, 2024 is Venom 3.
Damn, that's a long time, bro.
Yeah.
Is that the next official comic book movie we're gonna get? Deadpool?
Yeah.
Deadpool, yeah, is the next.
What was the last one we got? The Marvels?
Yeah. Dude, the inflection that you say on there, the Marvels?
Like Venom. Venom. Watch out, we might get copyrighted on that one.
I know,
dude. So yeah, man, I can't believe that. That's probably gonna be like the largest gap in us getting a comic book movie, huh? Probably.
Yeah,
like,
but I mean,
I think Aquaman was the last movie we got. Technically, Aquaman was the last comic book movie we got.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right, dude.
I totally forgot about that.
Forgot about that movie, bro.
Yeah, Aquaman just.
That was HBO Max
streaming
movie.
This weekend. Yeah, I think it just came out.
Did it really?
I think they said it was gonna come out this week. I'm not sure. I know it's on digital.
Yeah. No, dude, the movie only made like a couple million.
Damn.
I think it broke even. I think it broke even.
Oh, okay.
I mean, so I guess going back to Deadpool. So I think, me and Carlos are aligned. I think it's an overreaction, right, on being the greatest of all time. Juan, it looks like you're sticking with Cheers, man. You think it's gonna be one of those top movies.
Yeah.
What a Marvel fan. What a Marvel fan.
I know, bro.
That's kidding,
bro. Like, come on, man. I've just been disappointed with the movie output, dude. Like, it just hasn't been hitting, man. Like,
I think it's mainly because of the shows.
Yeah,
I agree. I think the shows.
I think it's the shows.
Hurt,
they put too much focus on that.
I mean, I think they.
I don't think it was the focus.
No, I turned it off.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think it was the focus on the shows themselves. I think like Chris had said earlier, I think they just tried to give us as much content as they could, or as they tried to, because they were riding on that hype from Endgame, and they didn't want to lose. Yeah. They didn't want to lose the fandom over Phase 4.
Yeah.
So they were like, you know what? Instead of making them wait another 10 years for another big movie, let's start building up right now. And I think they did it really, really bad.
Yeah, I mean, and to be fair, guys, like some of the shows are really good. Like, I liked WandaVision.
Yes, but it affected. I think it affected the way Multiverse of Madness
correct
was received.
Right.
Which,
yeah, 100%.
Which sucks because it just I don't know. It took, like, the show was great. I think WandaVision was, like, even though it was the first show, but I think it was the most developed show. Besides, even Moon Knight, even though Moon Knight, the production was good. I mean, the costumes and all that stuff was good. I think it missed a little bit for me.
Dude, I know. I want you to stay on that because look who put in the chat. Moon Knight was great. EC's Moon Knight was trash, bro. I can't.
We like Moon Knight. We like Moon Knight. Dude. Moon Knight was we enjoyed it, man. We enjoyed it. You know what it was?
Y'all grew up on Power Rangers. That's why y'all saw that last Power Rangers Megazord battle. I was like,
bro, Moon Knight was better than half of the stuff Marvel has put out. Like 100%. It was just more. It was more interesting. I think that show carried more interest than WandaVision did at a certain point. Like, it just like seeing the different personalities of Moon Knight, like being able to see him in live action, and then Oscar Isaac's a great actor too,
bro. What personalities did you see? It cut off every time he switched.
That's what I'm saying though. Like seeing like him like unravel that, and then whenever he did switch to Mark, you would see him like once you got halfway through the show, right? Like he would show off more as Mark, and he would be actually doing because then we saw him as Moon Knight, right? And then he would be Mr. Knight and stuff.
But then again, there was another part of him that we know nobody really saw.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
right?
I'm saying. The
and
whole
if we did see
him, side.
Yeah, and if we did see him, like we didn't know if it was him or if it was somebody else, because he has 3 personalities, right?
Yeah, it's 3. It's 3. Mark,
and we only saw 2.
The other one, I can't remember. Jake was the one we didn't see.
Yeah, Jake's the violent one that we didn't see. That cut off every time. He's the one that was killing everybody, basically.
Yeah.
And then I can't remember the other guy's name.
Bro, and then that suit was fucking badass too, man. That fucking suit was badass.
Okay. And don't get me wrong, right? So Moon Knight had some high quality. I just think the story, it sucked, dude. There wasn't the stuff you wanted to see, they cut off. And I blame the marketing because they're like, hey guys, this is a different Marvel show than you've seen before. This is dark. I'm like, dude, every time it cuts off, right? It was supposed to hit on the PID and stuff. Like,
I didn't even see none of that marketing. All I literally was like, "Oh, I want to see Moon Knight," and I was like, "Dude," because everybody, you know what? Why I wanted to see it. I hadn't read Moon Knight prior to this. I kept hearing how he was like the Bruce Wayne, the Batman of Marvel,
Batman.
And I was like, okay. I was like, let me watch this, and so I had no idea who Moon Knight was, and so I didn't see none of the previews or anything. I would just see people talking about it. And what I really like too is the cinematography. Like some of the shots that they did with him were really cool. And so for me, that was also really done really, really well. It had some of the best cinematography that I've seen from Marvel in quite a while too. So that was a big aspect for me too.
I think what makes up for the storyline is the way that it was shot.
Yeah.
Right. The production aspect of it, which is the costume, which is the actors, which is the cinematography. I mean, even the music was on point. So
the music,
the CGI was great. I mean, of course, there's some areas where it kind of lagged
PG-13, right?
Yes,
I think
that's
so,
why. That's why. That's why.
Hard, bro.
But see, that's why. Like Yomo saying here, he said, "I like Moon Knight. I was a little annoyed by seeing the aftermath of action in some scenes. It's like we couldn't see all that because it was a PG-13, right? Like if they would have gone the rated R, like." That would have been crazy. You know what I mean?
And,
so
they showed hints, and like when you're talking about the cinematography, I agree, dude. Some of the shots in that show are beautiful, and that's what would always like get me to want to watch the next. I was like, okay, I think that's when we're finally gonna get it. Because that shot when he first changes to Moon Knight, right, and he's in the bathroom.
Oh shoot! And the song, bro, the score for that was fucking dope too. Like. And he goes and he just drags that beast back in there like so like those are the things that I enjoyed, like, and then obviously like him switching back and like his relationship with his other self, like I loved it, man. And then Oscar Isaac's such a cool actor too, so like I think that's why I really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was bad.
My favorite part from that show was the afterlife. What do they call it?
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
They're whenever they die.
I'm not gonna butcher it.
Limbo. We're in limbo, I think. You're talking about when they're on the boat and stuff.
Yeah, because we see some of that. Yeah, we see some of that with Black Panther.
Yeah.
Right.
Because they all have their own like gods and stuff. One thing that I really like was whenever they got to the episode where he was in the asylum. Kind of, and you were like, wait, is he just really crazy or what? Like that was also really cool, right? Like how all these people were kind of just like imagined, kind of like, you know how they've done that. There's been like a post where they're like, oh, what if Bruce Wayne's crazy and everybody that he deals with, like those are all people that Alfred made up, like, you know what I mean? Like, so like that was like the realistic version of that, and I thought that was really cool. So let's see,
bro, how did we end up on Moon Knight, dog?
We started talking about the shows. We were talking about the shows.
Oh, that's right. EC's triggered me, bro. EC's triggered me, man. Anytime I see someone say Moon Knight's good, I was like, are you talking about the kaiju battle at the end?
Moon Knight was badass. I didn't like the ending though, but
they didn't even show that fight. That's what pissed me off too. Is like it just ends and you see the dude defeated. I'm like, what the hell? So
I'm
what
hyped
happened?
for season 2, bro. I'm hyped for season 2. Like I'll be in the minority with that one. Like
I think he needs a movie. Oscar Isaac's too good at that role. He needs
but
to be branched out a little bit more.
But the quality was there for that show. Like the quality was fucking there. Like that's what I expected for everything Marvel related. Like the biggest disappointment for Marvel for me was Falcon and Winter Soldier. Like I had high expectations for that, and goddamn did that one let me down. Because we could have seen so much more Bucky.
Oh, that's true. We didn't get enough Bucky, man. It should have just been called Falcon. The Falcon show, right?
It was supposed to be a buddy cop movie or show, right? But it didn't feel like it either.
Yeah, and that's my concern, man, for Deadpool, right? And now segueing it back to how this is all linked to Deadpool, right? It's just the track record that we have gotten, right? It's just so inconsistent over the past 2-3 years of Marvel content that, and I don't know, maybe they have some of the original Fox writers working on this, and that gives me a little hope that okay, it's still going to have that Deadpool tone. But man, if
the Venom writers, but
if it's anything like these shows that have come out, bro. Although I haven't like finished it personally, but I've heard Loki season 2 is really damn good.
It was good. The first one's still better. Season 1's still better, I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
I've also heard that too, and I loved season 1. Season 1 was really good, man. And I think season 1 was also because we were getting the first hints of like the multiverse and what it could mean and all this stuff. So it was also that mystery to it. Now it's just
they also ruined that in Ant-Man and the Wasp with the Quantumanium thing.
Yes, ruined it, dude.
It was ruined.
That movie
it was ruined.
It's terrible, bro.
Bro.
I didn't even.
I can't believe they gave us. They're teasing a Hot Toys MODOK. I don't know if they actually produced him or not. I'm not actually sure.
The butt, bro. The little butt removable.
I will say that fucking scene had me dying on the floor, bro. That shit was so fucking hilarious.
George Lopez, Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, Mr. Electricidad. Bro, that's what Erica was saying too when we saw it. She's like, dude, it looks just like George Lopez and that Shark Boy and Lava Girl,
bro. That's
So that's my concern right now, bro, for Deadpool. And you ain't lying, bro. Did they really tease that?
Yes, bro. They did the whole fucking thing. Like that's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that they did that and they didn't do a Blue Beetle, bro. Blue Beetle's such a dope design. That's a fucking sick design, and they gave us a MODOK design tease.
That's insane, bro.
That's a slap, bro.
That's because Marvel sells. That's because Marvel sells.
But I will say that dude is huge. Look at that picture right there. Look at how massive he is. The fucking figure.
Just imagine walking in and that's like your centerpiece. You're like, what the fuck is that, bro?
Dude, that dude's head looks bigger than the guy behind him. Like,
God dang, dude, that's insane.
MODOK David. Yo, we'll say day one pre-order. Damn, you almost the type to fucking keep MODOK and destroy Carnage.
Damn, bro. That's
God damn it, yo.
But I don't know, man. So I guess with Deadpool, so I heard we're getting a teaser trailer for the Super Bowl, which is cool.
Yeah,
which I think. Yeah. So like, what? No, it's the first week of February, right?
3 weeks.
No, it's like the second.
No, because this
weekend is yes, it's Super Bowl's 12th.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully. I mean, what are you guys' expectations? Y'all think it's gonna be like a long one, or is it not gonna show much?
I feel like it's gonna be one of those like 5-second clips that says that says like their trailer drops tomorrow. Like, you know what I mean? Like those fucking trailers, like a fucking teaser for a teaser, fucking teaser for a teaser.
Yeah, they did that with Madam Web. So damn dumb. It's like,
oh my gosh, bro, that's the greatest comic book movie of all time coming soon, right there. Madam Web. We're gonna do a
that's
segment
coming out before Deadpool, actually. So that's Madam Web is the first comic book movie of
I'm gonna go see that movie in theaters.
Damn, dog. I don't know, man.
Yeah, bro. Where's all this Marvel like love coming from? What? Like,
I know, dude. He's on it. You're more than me, bro. Get out of here. That's a red box rental for me, bro.
That's not a Spider-Man movie.
That's a blockbuster rental for me.
Movie right there.
Gonna go for all the Oscars next year.
Jeez, dude. But I mean, so yeah, if we get the trailer, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's gonna, because we already know Hugh's in the movie, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some like 30-second shot of just them two together, and then like the title card, right? I don't think we're gonna get much
in costume. I think they're gonna be
in costume for sure. With mask on or mask off? What y'all think?
Mask on.
Mask on.
I think we will. I don't see Wolverine showing up for more than a second in the clip. It'll have the mask on, but it'll be like it'll be like it'll just be like slashing. Like I just imagine a lot of slashing, like, and then boom, you just see Wolverine, and then boom, Deadpool 3, yeah, and then that's right there. Like, just that's all I see happening.
Title for Deadpool 3?
No, and that's what I'm thinking. I think it's just Deadpool 3 for now, right? That's the running title. Yeah. But I'm thinking if there is a subtitle to it, it'll probably be revealed on the trailer too. So,
you're right.
I don't know, man. I'm expecting like a short teaser, bro.
Deadpool 2?
Just Deadpool 2. Yeah, it was just called Deadpool 2. I would love like an actual full size trailer. I think that'd be dope. But I think it is
for the Super Bowl.
It'd be too early too, right? Because the movie's in July.
You know what?
No.
Movies are normally 6 months out. So yeah, we're due for what? Normally, I've realized that trailers drop 6 months out. So we're right at the right point. I do see them like watch full trailer online now. Like,
oh yeah,
you know what I mean? Like watch full trailer online, or
y'all really don't think the Super Bowl would give like a full slot? Like Ryan Reynolds would throw money for a full slot, bro.
I don't think he needs. I don't think he needs it though. That's the other thing. Like, do they need?
But Disney would need it, right? They've been hurting with the last couple movies.
I think that, I mean, it would be great, but I don't see them doing it because I feel like they don't need it. Ryan Reynolds alone, like, he's a marketing master. Like, he's everywhere.
Some mobile shit or something.
Yeah, I think they're gonna drop Wolverine because what they need is everybody to go on X and be like, "Did you just see Wolverine?" Like, oh my gosh, Wolverine is. Oh my god, yellow suit Wolverine. Oh my god, yellow. Like that's what's gonna happen, and that's all you need to see. You don't need a full trailer. All you need is that Wolverine, because that's all that's gonna be trending that day. You know what I mean? Like,
no, that's fair, man.
But it would be.
Man, I'm excited. If it's literally
be doper if they dropped the whole movie, but.
If it's just a quick snippet of Hugh, bro, it's gotta be mask on for me. That's enough to be like, bro. Is that like a midnight showing for y'all, or are y'all too over that now, bro?
Hell no.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Once I found there was fucking 7 p.m. times, I was like 7 p.m. time all the way, bro. Like, why the fuck am I gonna show? Bro. Yeah, they did. Like, I started going at 7 p.m., 4 p.m. premieres. Like, it's in summer. Sometimes they even drop on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
Like some movies have even dropped on Wednesdays. So, I mean, that's gonna be like one that you watch like twice within the opening weekend. Like if it's, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be good.
If it's that good, If it's that good,
yeah. I don't know. Just seeing Wolverine though, like I might want to see him again. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
That just alone,
it'll be good, right? And let's make it clear in the chat for the viewers, guys. We're not saying just because it's not the greatest of all time. It's definitely gonna be good, man. Right?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's gonna have the hype train going for it, right? I think this movie's gonna revitalize for sure the Marvel Cinematic Universe, right? On getting the hype for the movies that are gonna be coming down the line. I think the X-Men are gonna be a huge piece, right? Because we still have to get X-Men, man.
Didn't we get a cameo or it was a
cameo at the end of the
Beast?
Yeah, the Beast at the end of the Marvels, right? Sorry for anybody that didn't watch spoilers, but at this point, oh well, bro. The Beast shows up at the end of the Marvels end credits scene with Binary, who's basically was it Maria Rambeau as Captain Marvel?
Yeah.
So did you see that movie?
Yeah. The Marvels?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I forced myself to sit there. I think the first Captain Marvel movie is so much better.
And
but
those
yeah,
ain't even that good.
they're basically teasing the X-Men hard, right? They need to make sure that this fits well, because I think the X-Men and the Fantastic Four are what's going to carry the next couple of years for Marvel, for sure, bro. In terms of villains, in terms of storylines, you got Doctor Doom, you got Galactus, you got Silver Surfer.
Dude, I heard something about Mr. Sinister. That'd be dope too.
Yes,
That'd be
Mr.
dope
Sinister,
too.
dude. If
Yeah,
because apparently they don't want to do Magneto, which I don't. Why wouldn't you do Magneto, bro? You have to do Magneto.
Because he needs. I feel like he needs to come out near the end.
Magneto's a gold mine. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, you have to do Magneto, but I understand why they want to. They want to be a little bit different, bro. Right?
Yeah.
There's rumors of them not calling it the X-Men anymore.
I can see Magneto being locked up and then releasing somewhere like down the line. You know, like they have him locked up like they did in the first movies and stuff. So
yeah.
You know,
isn't Silver Surfer supposed to be a woman now?
Yeah, apparently Silver Surfer. I think there's rumors that Anya Taylor-Joy has like.
Oh yeah, that's who it is.
Tested, right? Tested for Silver Surfer, which is crazy. So it's gonna be Marvel's or the MCU's version of these characters, right? Which, to be fair, man, I was kind of hurting because I love Silver Surfer, so it kind of, I mean, nothing against Anya Taylor-Joy. I think she's fantastic. She's a great actress. I'm kind of hyped for that Furiosa movie to come out too. So
yeah.
I think she's awesome. I'd like kind of OG Silver Surfer, because we really didn't get much of him, since the second Fantastic Four movie, which they did really good. And fun fact, Lawrence Fishburne did the voice for that Silver Surfer.
No way.
Yes,
I didn't know that.
Mr. Morpheus
I gotta
himself.
go back and rewatch that. I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
Oh yeah, that is so true.
Yeah. So they're leaning into that 90s X-Men really hard, and and they're coming out with the new revival, right, for the X-Men 90s cartoon as well.
I'm excited for that. X-Men 97 or something.
Yeah, X-Men 97. So I think it's all going to be interconnected. So Deadpool 3, bro, it's such an important film right now at this point in time for the MCU. So it might not necessarily be the greatest of all time, but it's definitely going to be I think it's going to make a ton of money, man. A shit ton of money.
It's going to be the biggest comic book movie since No Way Home, 100%. Like,
for sure, dude. Yeah, for sure.
Did No Way Home break $1 billion?
Yes.
I'm sure it did.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure it did.
Easily, bro. Easily broke $1 billion.
Come on. Just with Toby alone, they would have broken $1 million.
I know. I only saw that movie once. It was okay.
Yeah, it was like my worst, it was like the worst Spider-Man movie I've seen. No, I will say though that I am interested to find out how much this is going to be related to the multiverse in terms of the future, because of the TVA being rumored to come out in there. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I want to know how much it's gonna. Yeah, the TVA is supposed to come out in Deadpool. So I am interested to see how all that's gonna work out.
Yeah, they're like hunting him down because he's jumping between universes and stuff like that.
Was this leaked was these teased in Loki season 2 or what?
Ryan Reynolds messaged me. He was like, "Hey,
no, there's been leaked.
I'm the hookup with Mint Mobile.
Yeah, actually, Mint Mobile is my new phone carrier.
Yeah. So there's definitely gonna be some tie into the multiverse, bro.
The foe is the best goblin fight me. I don't disagree. I don't disagree.
Coming with the violence, bro.
I don't disagree. With the violence. I mean, dude,
technically he's the only goblin though, right?
I was gonna say that.
No, but technically we got that Andrew Garfield one.
Oh, that's Harry.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. But that I don't know about that one. Like, I don't think there is a. No. The foe is he's the definitive one. I would say it's hard to top his goblin if they ever did a new one.
I don't think they're gonna do it again, bro.
Like, it would be insane.
They brought him back, bro.
Oh yeah, dude, that would be crazy.
Dazzler.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot of rumors of her being.
That's honestly
as Dazzler in the previous movie.
In a Chiefs jersey or what?
If she that's the only reason I want to go watch the movie right there. Like, that's it right there. Like, for the Taylor Swift cameo. Like,
nah, they got to make Travis Kelce the Blob though, bro. That's the only way she'll come in, dog.
He's gonna be Mr. Pfizer.
This is gonna break.
He's gonna be Mr. Sinister.
This is gonna break Travis Kelce into the movie industry right here.
Shit, hey, bro. Real quick. I'm gonna do this real quick. So I got a little thing that I had to be talking about Juan, where I put a movie poster on and y'all try to guess what it is. So I'm gonna zoom out slowly. I'm gonna zoom out slowly.
That's Superman.
So I just want you to throw some guess, and then I'm gonna let the chat see if they can guess what movie poster it is right now. I know it's like super blurry, but
it's all grainy.
Yeah, I zoomed in like a lot, so I know it's gonna take a while till we get like the first.
Spider-Man.
Any ideas?
Damn, bro, he's already saying Spider-Man.
Damn, just from that clip.
Man. Anything blue?
You can, I'm gonna let people in the chat also like kind of.
Oh, that's space. Interstellar,
yeah.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Let's see if anybody else comments real quick before I get in there. Just think about like Guardians.
Oh, Guardians is a good guess.
That's a good guess too, man. I thought EC was gonna say Moon Knight, bro.
It probably is Moon Knight. E.T.
E.T. Yeah.
I saw the.
There you go. There you go. E.T. E.T. All right, I got one more for y'all. And then we'll go.
Hey, that was good. That
was good. All right. That was a warm up. I gave him the answer behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's good.
He said it to us, guys.
Yeah, Yomo got it right.
Yomo got it.
Said ET.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
This dang camera.
All right, let's see.
Anytime I move it, it messes up.
All right, here we go.
There it goes.
Here we go.
The suspense is killing me, bro.
Fine. Star Wars.
We'll just let Chris throw some answers out there. I'll wait 30 seconds before anybody else throws anything out.
Dude, I can't even. I should have put my glasses on, dog.
I was gonna say Terminator. You can make
Elemental or what?
Yeah, Oppenheimer's a good guess.
Oppenheimer's a good guess.
Oh, that is a good guess.
But I don't think Oppenheimer had a poster like this. Fire.
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. I think that's what you were thinking, right, Juan?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I was thinking. All right, here we go.
I don't know, but Hellboy.
Just anything that's fire themed, bro. What's fire?
X-Men. It's X-Men.
Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix or what?
I'm trying to think of anything. Man on Fire.
Oh, that's a good pick right there. Like
literally a Man on Fire.
I'm gonna let me see if I'm gonna give it a little few more seconds. I think this would. See. Anybody else wants to take some more guesses? I gotta give them that 10-second, 30-second delay. That's satanic. This was definitely satanic for some people, I'm sure, but not in that aspect. I feel like some people might have thought this was satanic. All right.
You don't have any guesses, Chris?
No, I can barely like make out what it is, bro.
It's fire.
Damn. Fantastic Four.
Oh,
Fantastic Four.
That's a good guess.
Yeah, that is a good guess.
I'm trying not to go too fast because, like, I don't like. I feel like it'll give it away. But I also want to give. Yeah, the delay. Here we go. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit.
Terminator.
This should.
Oh, that should give it away.
Ghost Rider.
Transformers. The Mario movies card. Bowser's Lava World. It. All right. This should give it away pretty soon here.
Is that a guitar?
Oh.
That's not a guitar? Once Upon a Time in Mexico?
That's a good movie, bro. I like that movie. Anything? This is a really famous movie poster.
Hercules?
It's just I like that. I honestly thought this one was gonna be too easy, so I didn't pick it. And now it's just harder to zoom out of. It's really famous. You'll get it right now.
I want to say Terminator, but I feel like it's not.
It's not Terminator.
Terminator.
Jeez. Dude, I
Terminator 2, Terminator 3.
You gotta specify which Terminator, bro.
Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Like,
I don't even know what the hell I'm looking at. Lord of the Rings, bro.
This is crazy. I like it. I like it. Like, this will definitely help y'all out right here. We'll move a little bit away from it.
What the? Is it the Mummy?
All right. Yomo got it.
Oh, Back to the Future. Bro, how did you even get that, bro?
Oh, it's the flux capacitor, bro. Now I can see what it is. I'm like, what the hell is it?
I should have started from this one over here. Like the light. No, I thought that would have been too easy. Yeah, I like this one. I was like, the crutch shot would have worked. I would have got it immediately. I was slowly getting there, and I was like, I felt like once you got there, it would have been a lot easier.
So,
but
yeah, that's Michael J. Fox, bro.
Yeah, so I was like, yeah,
that's cool, man. I like this.
This would have been.
We got to make this a common one, bro. Yeah, I would have guessed Risky Business right there with the goggles, bro.
Start with the door, like. What is that? Like right there?
I know. What the hell?
I thought it was a guitar.
Damn, that was a good one, man.
We'll do that like.
Oh my god, this freaking camera.
We'll do that throughout the shows. You know, just I was like, let me bring in a game, right? Like I feel like it just makes it more entertaining. I thought it was a vehicle.
That was good, man.
And then I saw the cables. He was like, I saw the license plate. I saw the VIN number. He was like, I knew it was Back to the Future. That was hard, dude. I thought it was gonna be so easy. I was like, I'm sure ET will be a little bit harder, right? But he got that. He got the
ChatGPT.
I was like, Portillo saw the ashy elbow, and he was like, "Oh, that's ET."
No, I saw Bob.
Oh, he saw the wrinkles, bro. That's what he saw. He's like, I know that. I know that wrinkle anywhere, bro.
I'd recognize it. But
all right,
man.
I think that's a good way to end the show this episode, guys. I think we definitely got to keep that going. So I guess to end it on the note, I think is Deadpool 3 going to be the greatest movie of all time? I think it's an overreaction. Yeah. Carlos,
I agree. I concur.
And Juan,
no, it's a show. We have to have some disagreement here. So no,
yeah, that's cool. Play devil's advocate, bro.
The greatest, movie.
Definitely.
The greatest comic book movie of all time.
Clickbait, like clickbait.
The greatest movie of all time.
Yeah, and let us know in the chat, guys, what y'all think. What are y'all predicting? Is it an overreaction or is it an underreaction? Deadpool 3, the greatest comic book movie of all time.
Underreaction.
Yomo hitting us with the underreaction. Okay. What? Well, he's a Wolverine fanboy though, bro. So I can understand why.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Overhyped.
Oh,
overhyped. Overhyped.
Okay. I think my wife is in agreement with myself as well. So that's good to know. Keep them coming, guys. Let us know in the chat. I mentioned, go ahead.
Before we end, I just want to make sure the vinyl of the week is just going to be a reel, right?
Yeah, that's going to be a reel. I was just about to mention that. Yeah. Cool. So keep an eye out for the vinyl of the week, guys. I'll be dropping that reel tomorrow through the Instagram page. So hopefully y'all can catch that. And then we'll see you guys next week, right? So I think we'll keep it going. Usually we'll do Tuesdays at 7:30. I think that's a pretty good time for us.
Oh, yeah.
So we appreciate y'all tuning in. Feel free to send some recommendations, man, on type of content that you guys want to see. Let us know if you liked this stuff. I know we got a lot of good feedback on just us having conversations and just chatting about nerdy stuff, because that's what we do. But hit that like button and subscribe, man. Send out the word, send out the bat signal, bro. We need all the crew.
The WHA-POOSH signal, bro.
Are welcome, bro. Send out the WHA-POOSH signal.
Yeah, man. It's always open invitation. Anybody that wants to join live, or any suggestions, man. It's always, anybody wants to come in here and discuss. whatever it is,
Yeah,
feel free to jump in.
I think as the show goes on, I don't know, I was thinking about this earlier. I don't know if maybe we can talk it off camera, but as the show goes on, send links out to people who want to jump in on the conversation and have them come on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's cool, man. Kind of like a radio show, bringing like
dial in.
Caller number 9, you're live.
We're gonna get some of that like weird Omegle shit, like just random ass.
Yomo's gonna come on twerking and shit, and then he's gonna turn off the camera. Chill, Yomo, chill.
All right, Omegle though.
Yeah,
he just like sounds good.
First episode we do that, we get canceled. We gotta like delete the channel and shit. But
oh my god!
Before we wrap it up, fellas, Carlos, Juan, what y'all got coming this week, man, in terms of content?
Juan, go ahead, bro.
This week nothing. Just Freeze Fridays with Carlos.
Nice.
If we remember that it's Friday, because sometimes the week just goes by and it's like, dang it, it's Friday.
I didn't realize tomorrow was Wednesday. Like, it's crazy.
So, but just Freeze Fridays, and next week tune in for the.
Yeah, for sure. Silos.
So tomorrow is Wednesday. I get to relax, and then Thursday I'll be on Copper Drop with the Copper Drop crew, and then Friday Freeze Fridays, and then Monday Zio Lounge. I got some figures coming in. I have a Power Ranger coming in, and I finally have the Spider-Man 2.0 coming in, so I might open those on Monday, and then Tuesday the WHA-POOSH. Always a pleasure to be here with y'all, man. It's just so surreal to bring it back, but then also to revamp it, right? Like we're back, and I feel like it's been good, man. It's been fun, and I think I'm excited for what's to come in the future. Like all the guests that we're gonna have, or anybody that joins, it's gonna be even more exciting, I think.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, guys, as always, we appreciate y'all for tuning in and joining us as we just talk about nerdy stuff and all the stuff that we love. So be sure to, like we said, like and subscribe, send the word out, invite your friends, come join us, man. Come hang out with us, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining. Peace.
Bye, guys.
Peace.